Okay, I'm recording.
All right, let me count it down. Let me get a spicy countdown here. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Danny McGlade, with my 4 friends, and we're gonna deliver a fire podcast today.
I'm
On a topic.
Vinny. I'm Vinny.
I'm Jake. I'm Billy.
And Danny, would you like to introduce our? Yeah.
And we have the most special guest so far, Dan.
My
Tell us a
name
little bit
is
about yourself.
Well, my name is Detective Bluto Mind Pretzel. I come from up your ass and to the left.
Ah, yes.
All right, nice.
I also
this
went to
guy's
pottery.
He's never watched TV. He's never watched TV. All right,
It's
let's
not really
not.
part of my thing.
I'm
More
gonna
of
say exactly what I said last episode. Let's not bullshit around here. I almost called you James. Jesus Christ, Dan. Who the hell are you, and why should we care?
well, that's pretty deep. I consider myself a. I don't consider myself anything.
Yeah.
Might be I might be a. I could be a strawberry.
You are completely and utterly butchering this fucking question. I hope you understand that.
Well, that's why I'm here. Be a
know
fish
what, I-
But all that matters is that none of that matters.
Yeah, we had to keep asking Dan for weeks to come on the podcast because he really wanted nothing to do with it. So it took a lot of patience and a lot of strength. But you guys kept demanding it, and we just kept asking him, and here he is.
That's not even true. I'm just bad at on-the-spot questions. So I
All
sound
right,
like...
how about another on-the-spot question? What's a
You know,
weird
then
thing to say?
I'll actually transfer it over to Billy. Billy, who are you, and why should we care?
Well, I am actually one of the founding fathers of this podcast. I think you definitely should care about me because
Yeah.
I'm one of the 4 that created this whole thing. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy was
And I
the
also
one.
love House of Mouse.
Billy
And,
was
So
the
is
one.
everybody.
Billy was the one who actually made our channel Rainbow. If you're looking at that
Yeah.
right now, at the time.
yeah,
this is
Happy Pride
uploaded.
Month.
Yeah, because Pride Month
Yeah,
being Pride
coronavirus.
coronavirus.
Somehow the coronavirus adopted the rainbow tree.
Adopted.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
With that lovely intro taken care of, I guess we could piggyback that into our signature guest question, which is we could either start with dreams or food or both. So which would you rather?
Maybe it was a food dream.
You want to start with the dream? All right, dream. Dan, tell us about a weird, random, whatever fucking awesome dream you've had.
That's kind of weird because, like,
At this point.
I'm trying to think of, like, the only, like, I always, like, I wish I could remember more dreams because, like, I barely remember any of my dreams.
I know you only remember like one out of every like 40. It feels like.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
heard because I remember hearing something about, like, we have like an average of like 5 or 6 dreams a night, and
Yeah.
we forget like 90% of it.
There's an occasional night where I feel like I actually like remember 2, like vaguely. Like I remember 2
Yeah.
completely
No, I
different
remember
things.
multiple dreams. Past
Yeah,
occasions.
Nights, yeah, I've had nights like that too, but like now, the only like weird dreams worth talking about that I can remember are dreams that I would never ever talk about on this podcast.
Cool.
I mean, what
That's fair.
about when you were younger? I'm gonna imagine you had some more tame dreams when you were younger.
Okay,
I mean,
thank
you
you
could-
for saying.
You
Because
could
you
you could
remind-
also you could also bring up the one that you were telling us about the other day. With,
Yeah, the book.
Well, not the book. The one where you're, Great Wolf Lodge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what was the Great Wolf Lodge one?
The one where you said
In
you
the
were
parking lot.
you were in Great Wolf
Don't
Lodge.
give away too much, but the
Yeah.
parking lot in Grapeville Lodge.
Yeah. So, if any of our podcast viewers, I kind of had like a phase in the couple months where I got really back into Horizon Zero Dawn, and it's a great game. And in case you don't know, it's like he plays this girl, and it's like a post-apocalyptic setting, but like humans have gone back to their roots and they're living in tribes again. But like the land is ruled by these like giant killer machines and robots that are based off of like, you know, a lot of them are based off of either like real life animals or like dinosaurs. But there's one of them is called a snapmaw, and it's basically just a giant alligator that like hangs out in the water.
Oh,
and I had a dream.
Snapbon?
I had a dream that I went to Great Wolf. I was in Great Wolf Lodge, and then like I was just like doing whatever, and then like I was at the top of like, you know how when you go to a water park, especially like an indoor water park or a place like that, like it'll always be like big towers with like roofs on them and shit.
Yeah.
Like they try to theme it. Like I was at the top of one of those, and I like climbed up to the top for some reason. Like I was just at the top, and I was just like hanging on, like swinging around like one of the pillars, like just like doing whatever. But like I was looking out the big window. I forget if I was looking out the window or if it was actually outside for some reason. I think it was just outside. But like I was looking down into the parking lot of this Great Wolf Lodge. And for whatever reason, it was flooded with water. So it's like this Great Wolf Lodge is in the middle of like a lake or some shit. But like, there are those giant alligator robots down there, like at the parking lot, like near the front entrance. And that's all I remember before waking up. But, Vinny, you reminded me of a good one by bringing up ones that I was from when I was young.
Yeah.
I had this weird. I don't think I've ever told any of you guys this. This isn't weird or anything. I mean, it is kind of weird, but it's like funny weird because it's like fucking stupid. But I had this weird, like, there was this weird recurring thing that would happen, like.
Wait, I think I know this.
I guess I told you about it.
There's a laugh.
I think I know this one.
Get it out, but like.
I'm sorry.
And like it was like a nightly thing too. Like this wasn't just one thing that just kept happening to me one night.
Now I'm very curious.
Like it just happening to me for like X amount of time when I was really little. I would be sleeping, you know, have a dream. The dream wouldn't have anything to do with it. I would just be having a dream, whatever. And then all of a sudden, in the middle of the dream, it would just cut to a shot of like a toilet bowl flushing. Like the stock sound effect that you hear in like cartoons.
Yeah.
But like it was such a regular thing to the point where like it would happen sometimes. Literally wake up and be frustrated. Like the toilet bowl would flush, I would wake up and I'd be like, come on.
So if you were having a dream about a toilet bowl flushing, would it also cut to like a toilet bowl flushing?
I don't know. Like I think I wouldn't
imagine you're having a dream where you're on like a fucking roller coaster with a bunch of people and like you're going down the ramps and you're all putting your hands up and it just cuts to a goddamn toilet bowl flushing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like the next frame is like a toilet bowl.
Is that not normal?
Yeah. I should like pirate like,
happens to me all the time.
Like I should pirate like an Adobe editor and like make that.
Hey, just pirate Sony Vegas.
Just take like or I could probably just use like Perfect Video or something like I don't know. I wouldn't want to do it on
Maker.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker. How come people don't like Windows Movie Maker?
Dude, I'm pretty sure I got rid of that.
I use it occasionally. You can still find it online. The problem with it is
okay.
it's just there's not that much you can do in comparison to like higher end video editing.
Like other things.
Like you could throw clips together, but you can't really do like that many good like edits.
Yeah.
Like if you want to put like a picture over a video, you can't even do that.
Huh. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
can you do with it?
Pretty much just combine videos into a bigger video. You could add music, narration, export it. It's very basic, but yeah, fucking toilet bowl flushing. That's very creative.
Yeah. Good job, like fucking 6-year-old me.
I guess we could talk about the fact that me and Jacob have been texting each other crazy dreams we've been having lately. I believe
Yeah.
you've brought up 2 to me, and I've brought up 1. I'll start with mine. There was a few days ago I had a dream. This was one of those nights where I'm pretty sure I literally had 3 dreams at night, and one of them involved me like on stage playing drums with this kid I've never even met before. But another one was, it was like I'm on like the base of this. It was in the shape of a tower where it was tall and skinny, but it was technically like a mountain, so I guess which is a very tall and narrow mountain. And it was like I had to scale it, and like there was just like each level of it was like it felt like a different biome. Like there was like a forest on one level, there was like a snow biome. Not to just sound like I'm playing Minecraft, but just like that's what it was. There was like a like shit, like different like environments. And I get to the top, and it's like the top of Mount Battle from Pokemon Coliseum. I'm in like this fucking there's like this glass building stadium, whatever you want to call it. This beautiful giant building that I get to. I don't even go inside of it, because standing outside of it, I'm not going to say it by name, but it was one of the teachers I had last year. To be specific, my philosophy teacher. I don't know why he was there, but he's just standing there with like his arms crossed, like he's like the goddamn final boss to a video game. And I like confront him, and I'm like, Mr. So-and-so, was I a good student? And he was like, yes, Vinny, you were. And then after, and then, yeah, no. And then I just swan dive off of this mountain, and there's like, it's surrounded by an ocean, and I land in the water, and I think I swam to the island from Lost, which was somehow really close by, and then I woke up, I think. I don't think it really... yeah, intriguing. I don't think it really holds a cherry on top to some of the zingers Jacob's been texting me about lately.
Oh,
you start with the one you told me today, because I really like that one.
Okay. Yeah, the one I had today was interesting. So I had a dream where Vinny and I had went to the place I work for food. And mind you, the place I work is a Greek restaurant. So we go in there, and instead of it being the Greek restaurant where I normally work, it's the basement to the restaurant I worked at last year.
Which was a Mexican place.
It's just like the entire restaurant is a basement, even though it's above ground. Like it's like concrete flooring and walls and roofs, like dingy and dark. Whatever. So we go in there, we sit down at a table inside, and we both order chicken tacos. And I was like, dude, the chicken tacos are my favorite. And they were really good. They were like, it was like a hard shell taco with like cubes of chicken and lettuce and cheese. And they were really good.
Cubes of chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like weird.
That's the thing that stands out.
Yeah. Anyway, I go home and I'm going upstairs to my room, getting ready to go to bed or whatever, and I just see James, our guest on last week's podcast, is laying in my bed fast asleep. And I don't know what he's doing in my room. He's just sleeping in my bed. So I naturally decide to jump out of my window, and I land in my driveway. And I get up and like brush myself off, and I see this cute little cat. It's like this little gray cat, and it's walking around. It's like the stereotypical like cute small cat, like a big head and big cute ears. And like I bring it inside, and like I'm just like feeding it one night, like nurturing it. And every time it meows, I get this new ability. And like the abilities weren't anything super cool. They were just really stupid abilities. Like the ones that I remember was like I could shoot like a weak jet of water from my fingertip. Like it wouldn't be like a stream, like a fast stream. It'd just be like kind of like a lousy, like kind of dripping.
I just enjoy the fact
shot of water.
How this started with me and you getting tacos, but yeah.
Another ability I got was I could take one step in midair. So like I could act like there was like an invisible box under my foot, and I could take another step in the air.
Oh my god.
I got an ability where I could perfectly tune an instrument once a day.
What?
Just one instrument only once a day.
Your superpowers, you can tune an instrument perfectly
just once
a day.
It's only one instrument a day, and it would be tuned perfectly. And then like I'm like checking out all my abilities, and then all of a sudden the cat meows, and as soon as the cat meows, I get launched through my roof, and like as if I got shot out of a cannon, and like. Like before I even reach the peak of like my vertical launch, I just wake up. So I don't know what the cat did at the end, but It's quite the ability.
Hit at the end.
Yeah,
No one-
it was.
Billy,
Oh my gosh.
have you had any dreams?
No,
lately?
I have the same thing with Dan. Like I can't like remember any of my dreams either. Like
Okay, one thing I recommend to you guys and all the viewers of this podcast, something that helped me remember my dreams
Go fuck yourself.
is what I would do is I either use like the notes on my phone or a notepad, whatever. And whenever you remember a dream, just write down your dream. Like it can be very
Yeah, no, that
vague,
helps.
just like a few sentences, words, kind of describing your dream. And whenever you remember a dream, just write it down. And by doing this, your brain kind of gets this this kind of feeling that's like, oh, I'm about to wake up. Let me make sure I remember my dream so I can write it down.
Yeah.
Like it gets into this rhythm sort of remembering your dreams.
I believe
so
one of the reasons why you forget a dream is because your brain just decides they're not important enough to remember.
yeah.
So if you kind of
So kind of by writing it down,
yeah, if you
tell your
make
body
yeah,
important.
yeah, if you kind of like can learn to tell your brain, no, I actually do want to remember these. I think they're important. Then you might start
Yeah.
actually remembering them more. If that makes any sense. Danny, have you had any dreams lately? Danielle,
No memorable dreams, you know. Just,
besides being the prime minister or the vice president of Canada, if I think I remember
yeah.
that from
Well, you
last
know,
week.
it's the normal.
it happens.
Happens to the best of us.
Have you had?
Yeah.
Do you have any literal dreams? Any ambitions for the future?
To be the vice president of Canada.
Yeah, well, that was also the hope, yeah. You know, man can only dream,
yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't remember them, so I can't dream.
All right. I guess now we can ask Dan the other guest question, which is Dan, what's your favorite food and why?
A spoon.
A spoon.
Sweet.
Okay, what is my favorite food?
Correct.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need a.
Use your words.
You know, you're gonna make fun of me.
You're gonna say like.
Well, we
chicken
do
fingers.
that anyways, so just go on.
No, I'm not gonna say chicken nuggets. I think that's what you said. I don't know,
Fingers.
but well, actually, no. I won't say what I was gonna say. I mean, I have a couple answers. What?
Was it chicken fingers?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It reminded me of
Chicken
what it
nuggets.
Chicken tenders, actually.
boneless wings.
Okay. That's cool.
I literally think James said wings. I don't recall.
Yeah, no, he definitely
Yeah,
did.
he said.
wings.
I think he said bone in though, like when he's at home.
He's usually more of a bone-in guy in general. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Something I'd like to disclaim that I'm sure many people will get heated about. A lot of people claim boneless wings are just chicken nuggets, and I'm here to say that is not true.
Yeah, if you think that, you are like a goddamn. I won't use that
See,
word. You are a
here's
goddamn
my-
idiot.
A chicken
Well,
nugget.
that was.
A chicken nugget is essentially ground up chicken meat that's shaped into a nugget. So
Yeah,
like they'll
it's
take
like-
chicken breast and
It's
thighs,
like a
grind
So-
it up into like a paste
it's like
essentially,
a small
put it
chicken
into
cutlet.
molds and get them into size. But boneless
The-
wings are pieces of chicken that are cut. So it's not like uniform like a nugget. It's not like
Yeah.
it's a piece of chicken more than a chicken paste.
The debate that I always hear is that they are glorified chicken nuggets.
I guess that's a bit more like
You
understandable.
can
but
you can
still-
argue
Yeah,
that more than
That,
just
like
them being
technically,
chicken
no,
nuggets.
like it's not even that that's not true. Because like in a way, yeah, that's true. But it's like who fucking cares?
Yeah.
These people say boneless wings are just glorified chicken nuggets. Like it means anything.
Then like a regular wings.
You're still gonna get them at the end of the day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Who cares?
A regular wings and just like a glorified drumstick. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The regular wings, just yeah.
Like suck my
Although there are a lot
balls.
to play drums with.
No,
Trust
I
me.
don't know that.
I mean like the
I had to learn that the hard way. I'm sure I'm not the only one.
I can't say that I
I'd
have.
assume it's a small population.
So, but other than boneless wings, like I'm sorry, but the answer is pizza. That's just the answer.
I mean,
I think pizza's just such a great idea, and
It
Yeah.
is.
Like,
Yeah, pizza's
bread
really
should-
good.
a great
Like,
idea. I
can't go
don't
wrong.
know why I kind of like it.
We should invent pizza.
Yeah,
we should reinvent the pizza.
Yeah.
If I get a time machine, the first thing I'm gonna do, other than destroy the McRib, is invent pizza.
Wait, Oh, excuse me, Dan. You got some explaining to do.
I didn't actually mean that. That was a reference to something.
Okay. Because I haven't had McRib.
Yeah,
I'd like to try McRib one day.
I haven't had
Yeah,
McRib in yonders.
Yeah, it's been a few.
It's been never. I've never had McRib. I'd like to try one day, assuming Dan doesn't destroy it.
You know, I can't promise anything, but
Dan's to the McRib as Andrew Jackson was to the National Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
usually how
alright.
most
You
people
know,
word it.
that is exactly what I was gonna say.
His singular goal, besides killing the McRib,
It's killing
Just tap
the
it,
Native
man.
Americans. Yeah, just getting rid of the Native Americans.
I'm confused. What are we saying? The McRib got rid of the Native Americans?
No, Dan got rid of the American.
I don't know.
Oh, Dad, you got
I
rid of
don't-
the Native Americans?
I think we should just move on to SpongeBob.
45
not.
seconds ago, we were talking about pizza, and then now we're talking about Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Andrew
Yeah,
Jackson made pizza.
But yeah, you could just pizza. It's like I look at a slice of pizza
And I
like
see a
Bob
slice of
Ross
pizza.
looks at an empty canvas. You could just
Yeah.
you could do anything with it.
Yeah,
you
but
could
Bob
put-
Ross
you're-
doesn't
you're-
eat his fucking canvas.
If you're in Brooklyn, then you put fucking ketchup on it. If you're
If you're Indian, you put egg and chicken on it.
if you don't care about whether or not you're counted for the census, you put pineapple on it.
Pineapple on pizza is pretty good.
Said Jacob.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna settle the debate right now about whether or not pineapple
It's the last
belongs on
time you're
pizza.
coming on the podcast.
Just
tread lightly.
Pineapple, if you want to come on and defend yourself, you can.
He gets it. He gets it.
Okay, does pineapple belong on pizza? No, it doesn't. Okay.
No, I
Here's the-
agree with
no.
Dan. I don't.
No. No, hang
Wow,
on, hang on.
that's a first.
It's people say it's good, and I'm sure it is. I've never really had it, and because I don't want to. It doesn't sound good to me. People say it's good, and it can be good all day. But just because it's good, that doesn't mean it belongs on pizza. That just means somebody put pineapple on pizza one day and was like, "Hey, this is good."
Jacob, could you defend?
know?
Could you defend our honor?
I don't think you can say like it doesn't belong on pizza when there's no true thing that belong. Like, where do you draw the line that something doesn't belong on a pizza?
See, I can
Like,
see.
do,
What if-
do onions belong on a pizza? Okay.
I was gonna say I can see people saying ketchup doesn't belong on pizza because ketchup's like a condiment. You know, in the end of the day,
Yeah.
pineapple is the same thing as sausage. What? Just because it's a fruit and it has a little juice, does that just mean it's not?
Well-
it's not just
Okay,
something
one
you're
thing I will
placing
say
on top of a
is
pizza.
some pizzerias do large chunks of pineapple, and they make the pizza really soggy, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
But like, here's the
When
thing:
it's small pieces, it's delicious.
what if somebody was trying to say like what if somebody was like, yeah, ketchup does belong on pizza? Like, how would that be different from somebody being like pineapple?
Because
belongs on
ketchup isn't like
Ketchup's
like,
more of a sauce,
it's
like
like
a condiment.
it's like a sauce. Yeah, it's pineapple isn't a sauce.
Like-
it's just a thing.
Yeah.
It's just not like
you can take off pineapple. If someone gets pineapple pizza, you can take off pineapple, and it might taste like pineapple, sure, but there is essentially no pineapple. But if someone gets
Yeah, you can't
pizza and
take
pours
off
ketchup on
ketchup.
it, you can't really take off ketchup the
Let's
same
see.
way you can't take off like mayo or ranch or any sort of
that's a
condiment like
very
that.
good way of putting it. Yeah.
Like, and the same thing goes for like even like take sausage or pepperoni for example. You could take that off the pizza, and sure, it still probably tastes like sausage or pepperoni just because of the grease and whatnot.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
essentially, it's a sausage or pepperoni-less pizza. And you know, pineapple does release some juice on the pizza, but you know, pepperoni releases grease. Meatballs and
pepperoni has so
sausage
much
release
grease.
grease. Yeah. I don't see pineapple being juicy a big issue. The sweetness can be off-putting, but the same thing about anchovies could be said in a different way. Anchovies being super salty and fishy.
Yeah, I've
You
had
can say that if you-
anchovies, and it's like
Yeah, I'm not a big
it's
fan of
good,
anchovies
it's
on
just-
pizza.
It's so salty.
I can see how people like it, but I just don't like that salty fishiness on pizza.
Yeah.
You can't really say that sweetness can't belong on pizza, but then say something like anchovies can. That's kind of where I rest my case.
Fair enough.
The
Yeah.
main point.
I
is
just I love pepperoni on pizza, so that's why I defend it so hard.
yeah, just
um,
the main point is
yeah.
the main point
Pepperoni or
is
pineapple?
Wait, pineapple. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
pineapple. Yeah, my bad. Pepperoni's kind of take it or leave it for me,
Yeah.
to be honest.
the
It
main,
depends on the place.
Yeah, like a lot of places do it super greasy, and like it's just like
Yeah.
disgusting.
I was gonna say the main point is just, Dan, this is the last time you're coming on the podcast.
Yeah, well, it's been fun. Well,
Dan, what would your final words be if you were about to die right now? Like if some like masked assailant was gonna come in and kill you right now. Not saying I would, but you know.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetical, yeah. What would your final words be right now? Like, pretend he came in, he put a knife on you, and he said, say, like, one last line to the fellas before I slit your throat.
if you kill
Very
me,
specific.
What did you say?
Excuse me?
if you kill me, the bomb will go off.
But then what if he said, like what bomb? The bomb.
And then that's when you headbutt him and take his
I'd
knife.
say kill me and find out.
Yeah.
Or that.
And then I'd ask, hey, might be random, but what's your thoughts on the whole pineapple on pizza debate? Dan, have you ever seen the show SpongeBob?
I'm familiar.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, I mean, well, when I played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, my mom was blown when I figured out they made a show out of that game.
Wait, you played that game before you watched the show?
So Dan, you ever heard of the show SpongeBob?
My honor.
Dan, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did. I'm wondering if you heard what I said.
I didn't.
This is your last time on the podcast, Vinny.
Oh, Jesus.
He gets it.
Dan is actually, Dan's actually replacing me.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, there's too much pineapple on pizza debate off camera,
Yeah.
and it's
So Dan,
I'm getting axed.
you ever heard of the show SpongeBob?
yeah, it's I think there's a poster for it on the U.S. National Guard.
Probably.
To all the
I don't know.
to all the
US.
to all the unenlightened, we're just kind of joshing them here. We me Dan happen to be some of the biggest SpongeBobians on the planet. So
Yes, it's the most amazing, pathetic thing on the planet.
yeah. I always said the people who can quote SpongeBob the best are me and you, Eric, who we're planning on having next time on the podcast,
You want to come on the podcast, defend yourself?
and also my good friend Cooper, who maybe in the undefined future will be on the podcast. But yeah, we can pretty much say every line from seasons 1 through pretty much 4, and then like the movie. Not saying the other 3 baboons here can. I'm just saying I think me and Dan.
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
I think we're like the most. I think we're certified. If there was a
Yeah, I can.
for that,
Sorry.
we could definitely be qualified for it.
One thing,
Like I can quote stuff here and there, but I wouldn't say I'm as qualified as you guys are.
yeah.
Yeah, same. That's with me too. Like I can quote like a line or two, but like
Like I'll certainly know the episode you're referring to and know like the scene and whatnot, but I won't know the exact words.
Yeah.
Vinny, say a line, and I'll tell you what episode it's from.
Oh shit! Now you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah. Now you know how I feel.
Fuck off.
Your dream you have. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like a hard one. Billy, talk about your day while I think of one.
well, you know, I didn't really do anything.
I chained my bike to a tree for 4 hours.
Huh.
You too?
And why was that?
Alright, I got one.
Oh.
But it's easy. That's the only thing.
I had to make my exercise more interesting. I was just around a circle around the tree for 4 hours.
Alright,
Nice.
I got one, but it's pretty easy. Well, actually, before you answer it, let's see if they know. All right? Because I know
Okay,
you
let's hear
will. All right. I gotta get some of that green stuff.
Krabby Land.
He knew.
Oh yeah. I was actually gonna say born again crabs. But
No,
yeah,
that was the end of Caribbean. All right,
Yeah,
I
not
guess
that green stuff.
I guess Jacob's more qualified than Dan actually.
There's a dump truck of lima beans.
Dan, you want to try one now?
Jacob is replacing me.
I'm sorry. Wait, that means you're gonna be on the podcast from now on.
Dan,
I'm
Dan, think of
I'm
one.
replacing Vinny, and then Jacob replacing me. One. So yeah, Vinny.
I said
Let's
no,
continue.
no, yeah. Now you just try to think of one now, and now see if they know it. Jacob, how was your day?
That's pretty good.
Did you eat any food? Dan's Dan.
Yo, that's nice. What's up, Dan?
Dan. Dan's house blew up in a process. Just say a line.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
it blew up. I am currently in the process of blowing up.
You know, it's one of my favorite episodes, the one with the health inspector.
Really?
Because they're trying to cover up a murder, and I find that
Hey.
funny.
Dude, they were just getting soda.
I want a soda. Hey, there's
Here's
no
your
ice. Ice? You want ice? Is that what you want? You want ice? Is that what you want? You want ice?
Ice isn't here.
There is no ice. There's never been any ice. Ice is just a myth.
I like the part when he's like, SpongeBob, I thought you were in the back taking care of that shovel, and then he winks like 8 times.
Yeah.
They literally think like he has a corpse shoved in his hat. like
It's,
just in context, just it's awful.
Hey, is everything okay back there?
Oh, he gets car sick real easy.
So,
What do you want me to do with the bottles of soda? Bottles of soda, same thing. Put them in the freezer.
The part when they do the dance because they're like da, 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 da.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we're in the clear.
We're in the clear, yeah. Moving away from well, not moving away from SpongeBob, but like the episodes. One thing we could talk about involving SpongeBob is the fact that me, Dan, and I mean, I guess you guys also, but mostly me and Dan are very excited about the fact that one of the greatest SpongeBob game, and also contender for like one of like my favorite games of all time. 3D platformers also.
One of the best 3D platformers ever.
Is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, which was on the PlayStation 2, the GameCube, and the original Xbox. I had it on PS2, but I got it later on GameCube. I know Dan played it on GameCube. And
I was a big person.
yeah, and on the 23rd of this month, June, it is getting re-released on all modern consoles and PC for like $30, and it's going to be awesome because the trailers look really good.
At this point, they might as well just release a whole playthrough.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in a week, like Shift is probably, if you don't know, Shift is the guy who has the speedrun world record, and he's been very involved with THQ Nordic, who's working on the game. But at this point, probably in a week, I mean, he said he's getting early access to the game, and usually it's like a week in advance to give people the copy. So
Yeah. Kind of funny how just like speedrunning the game, just being a speedrunner, just got him all sorts of connections and shit.
I mean, like, how else are they gonna really give it? Because like he just really is like the most involved person with that game.
Yeah.
I mean, he's making the speedrun documentaries, which are very good.
Yeah.
All right. So,
What? Dan.
the documentary, I still haven't watched that.
Yeah, no, it's good. I'm pretty sure part 2, because he said it's gonna be 4 parts. Part 2's coming out this month.
4 parts.
Yeah, the first part is like from when the game came out to like 2015. I think because like so many tricks were found in like the past 5 years, pretty much. One of the biggest tricks in the game was found like 2 years ago. It's probably like the most like recent huge trick because it's more useful in 100% because it's an exploit that gets you shiny objects quick. You know the skee ball machine in Goo Lagoon on the pier? Yeah, there's a glitch that was found 2 years ago where you can take tikis as Patrick, the stone tikis, and like throw them. You have to have the hand disabled, but if you throw them like into the middle and then like swap to SpongeBob and then roll a skee ball into the middle and you like can wedge it in between, you just get like you literally get like 900 shiny objects a second compared to the old strategy that involved like grinding and it was like 200 a second.
Yeah, I think I've remember hearing about something like that.
Yeah, so it's used in 100% obviously to like get all the Mr. Crab spatulas, but then it's even used in any percent because you could just get a lot of spatulas quickly that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game looks good because it looks very faithful to the original, which is definitely good for a game like that, and just the visuals look nice.
Yeah. Isn't it ridiculous how like you could skip like 3 like entire like levels if you wanted to.
Yeah, when
beat the game.
I've played through the game before and I've completely skipped. I usually skip Rock Bottom and Kelp Forest.
Oh, Rock Bottom, really?
Yeah, I mean I don't dislike Rock Bottom. I just feel like sometimes it's a little hard to navigate through.
Yeah.
It's
probably the navigation heavy level.
Yeah, it's easier to for me I feel like it's easier just to just like quickly grab all the spatulas from Sand Mountain and the Murmelair.
Yeah. You know what's something I think about sometimes for Rehydrated?
A toilet bowl
I
flushing.
How the SpongeBob arena is going to be, or like if there's going to be one, or
What in the credits?
Yeah.
Probably the same shit. I don't imagine it'd get different.
I'm hoping that like there's an option. You could have the option to like, do that without the credits rolling, because sometimes it's annoying.
Yeah.
And like whenever the credits are done rolling, it just repeats and it loops.
Mhm. I know. Yeah. They should do that.
Mm.
Billy and Jacob, are you gonna get the game?
Not at launch, but I probably will. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll probably get it sometime. Maybe like for Christmas or something like that.
Although I'm gonna get it on
pick it up.
Switch, I feel like eventually buying it on PC too, just because I feel like it'd be cool to play it on my computer, and it would be easy to stream if I had it on my computer if I ever wanted to stream the game.
Yeah.
I'm just like hoping that GameStop ends up being like open by the time it comes out.
Yeah.
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 I would really want to try to get a physical copy, and I don't know if I feel like waiting for one to come through the mail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really do think I'm just gonna get it digitally on the Switch, and then maybe eventually, like I said, get it on PC. But I understand what you mean having it physically, because it's a cool box and shit. Like the art's cool for the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I guess piggybacking from that SpongeBob game, we could bring up a topic that I know Billy won't be a big fan of, but it's a bit more in Dan's field, and me and Jacob have been playing a ton of it lately. I mean, it's, along with Dan, which is Dragon Quest XI. Yeah. No, which is Overwatch. So
Yeah.
Dan, do you play Overwatch?
Yes. That would be the one.
Awesome.
Thanks for reminding me. The anniversary event, I'm pretty sure it ends tomorrow.
Like midnight tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
Alright, I got one.
Yeah, so we have all day tomorrow to play.
Billy, what's your favorite support hero?
The one that dies quickest.
Dan, who would that be? Maybe Zen?
Dies quickest. Well, they all have 200 HP except Brig. Brigit.
Zen's got the shield, so you could probably regen health.
Least defense. Whoever dies the easiest.
I can't say her name.
I feel like Zen dies the easiest.
Alright, then him.
Probably, because he has...
Maybe Baptiste,
No.
I think Zen has the biggest hitbox of all the support heroes.
Cause, I mean, obviously
Yeah.
Baptiste has the
And
Voltage
he doesn't have... Zen doesn't have any defensive abilities besides his ultimate.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't have true self-healing. He has the shield, but it's
Yeah.
not true self-healing.
Yeah.
Like everyone else, I'm pretty sure, has some way to heal themselves.
Yeah,
from one of
everyone
their
else is
abilities.
self-healing because Baptiste has his the bubble. that he does.
His right
Well-
clicks.
Bridget
yeah,
heals
he is the
herself.
sort of
Mercy heals herself. Lucio obviously has
He's got his music.
and then
good Baptistes. Depending on circumstance, like a lot of things are, how it usually goes on Overwatch. A good Baptiste usually won't use an immortality field on himself.
yeah. I mean, I usually don't use them good to begin with, but I never really end up using them myself. I feel like if the team wants to kill you good enough, they'll just fucking kill you anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But immortality field is a lot less powerful than people give it credit for when you think about the fact that it only has 200 HP.
Yeah. Well, how long is it last now? Like 5 seconds?
5 seconds, and it's a 25-second cooldown.
Yeah, they really need to fucking work on that.
Yeah, they've nerfed it like 3 times. Because at launch, I think it had 250.
Yeah.
It had 250 HP. And I remember even then thinking, oh wow, that's not a lot of HP. They should make it 300 or something. So what do? They fucking nerf it down to 200.
I feel like it's only useful, for me at least, just like throwing it down when certain ultimates happen.
Yeah. And then,
Like when you get like grab bombed, something.
And then a little while later, it got 2 nerfs in one patch. They decreased the max duration from 8 seconds down to 5 seconds, and they increased the cooldown from 20 to 25 seconds. Which honestly, I feel like they only should have done one of those.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Like, was he busted in competitive play before that? Probably not,
What?
right?
Well, if he was ever busted, it wasn't because of his immortality field. He was busted at one point,
Because of DPS,
but it was
right?
it was because they increased his fire rate.
Yeah, he did. He had a higher DPS than like who again?
He had more damage potential than like Soldier 76.
Yeah, that's not good.
I guess backtracking a little bit from who's most likely to die as a support hero.
Maybe the 3 of us should just say who we've been playing a lot in Overwatch lately. Hero
Playing a
wise.
lot of McCree lately.
Yeah, Billy's been playing a lot of McCree, but Dan,
That's not true.
Dan, who have you been playing a lot of?
Yeah, no, he's been playing a lot of Moira.
Dan, who have you?
I say that? I don't remember.
I don't even.
It's just
The last time
it's just it's just like Hog Baptiste Doomfist, right?
I played. No. Well, there's Hog, there's Lucio, there's Baptiste, there's
Sigma.
Doomfist. I play a couple other tanks. Oh, Sigma. I play Sigma.
Yeah.
I play Hammond. Hammond is pretty fun. My Hammond is pretty on and off. Like sometimes I'll literally just like feel like I'm just feeding,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah,
other times I'll
occasionally, yeah, you do that.
and shit.
I mean, I already kind of know the answer to this question, but Jacob, who have you been playing lately?
I've been playing a lot of Reinhardt, Diva, Brigitte,
It's got a good ride.
Echo. I'd say those are the big 4 I've been playing a lot of.
Yeah. I mean, you mostly play tank, but yeah.
Yeah, when I do tank, I'll play Ryan if we have if we don't have a shielding tank. Otherwise, Diva for off tank.
For me, it's like I usually play tank. If it ever offers me credits for playing support, I'll play support over tank. And every once in a while, when I just want to play damage, I'll play damage. But I've been playing tank wise. I'll play like 70% of the time. I'll play Hammond, Wrecking Ball, and then I'll play Hog occasionally. I'll play Diva. I'll play Sigma occasionally, and then with damage, I've pretty much just been playing Reaper right now. But sometimes I'll swap over to sometimes Echo, sometimes Bastion, just whatever I feel like will be more effective if Reaper isn't really cutting it. And then support, I'll play either Lucio or Moira.
Yeah, one thing that I gotta do is I gotta get into more damage heroes. I almost never play damage, mainly because I always get some sort of credits or loot boxes for playing tanks or support.
Exactly.
And I generally prefer a tanks kit more than a damage kit. I focus generally when I play Overwatch, I focus more on the objective than getting kills.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather stick with the payload than chase after that one person to get a kill.
I feel like you should play more.
I'd rather
you should play
win the
more,
game than get kills.
You should try playing more like defensive like damage heroes and like.
Yeah. With that being said, I want to get back into playing May again.
Yeah, May,
maybe
Junkrat,
pick up
maybe
Torb.
maybe Torb. I feel like I can see you playing Torb good.
I played Torb when I played Capture the Flag, and I like his. I used to dislike his new kit, but after playing it, I can kind of get with it.
I don't even
I
play
still kind of
him.
prefer old Torbjorn.
Yeah, I don't even
with the
play.
scrap and-
I don't even play Torbjorn, but I feel like buying his summer game skin when that happens.
Yeah, he's got a cool kit overall.
Yeah.
I just have to play more DPS because besides Echo, I don't really play much DPS. I mean,
Yeah.
I played Soldier a little bit, but he's not that much fun.
I forgot to mention that every once in a while I'll play Doomfist also. Just occasionally though, when it's like the right comp on the other team.
Yeah.
For me, other than Doomfist, Torb is probably the most likely damage hero for me to play.
But you have the second highest hours on for damage, isn't it, Soldier?
Yeah, it's Soldier, but that was from like when I first
Yeah.
back when I first. I still do play a pretty good amount. Like, I think I've told you guys this before, like just in conversation. But like, the way I think of myself as a damage player, I don't play a lot of damage heroes, but I think I'm really good at the ones I do play. Like, I'll play, obviously Doomfist, but other than Doomfist, I'll play Soldier, sometimes Ashe. I'm kind of on and off with Ashe, and Torb. And there have been times where I've picked Hanzo and actually have done well, but that doesn't happen a lot.
What's funny?
I did that in a comp match one time, defending on Blizzard World, and I have no fucking idea why I picked Hanzo. And Sean was on the team, and for some reason he didn't say anything. Like normally or maybe there was. I don't know. I assume he said something about like, Dan, why are you playing Hanzo?
Yeah.
Like, want to win or not? But I ended up like carrying. Like I was getting a lot of headshots.
Yeah, I'll occasionally play Hanzo also. I bought his was it Scion, the skin for the Archives event.
That's the one I have. That's probably his best skin.
Yeah, I like that one. I like the one from the Lunar Chinese New Year. That one's kind of good.
Oh yeah, that one's okay.
I'm excited for that event because I like there's a few like skins I want to grab, like Roadhogs I want to get. I kind of like the pig.
Oh yeah, Budgie, but I don't know.
I was trying to think about characters that like, well, not really I want, but who would be cool if they got a summer game skin. I'm trying to think besides Doomfist, who I thought of, and like Baptiste and Sigma, but like
that has to be a thing.
there was definitely a
like,
hero I thought of that I thought would be really cool if they gave him a summer game skin. Oh, I think Orisa. It'd be cool if they gave Orisa one.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
She
I
hasn't
mean,
gotten it for a while.
Yeah,
I'm thinking if they do an Orisa Summer Game skin, they should definitely do either hockey or soccer, so they could make her shield some sort of like net. Like she could be like a goalie of sorts.
Oh.
Like I think that'd be cool.
Last year it wasn't really like a theme for summer games, but the year before that they had like all the sporting ones, right?
Yep. Yeah, they had. I don't remember when they added it, but I know like Junkrat and Roadhog.
They had baseballs in Yada. There was lacrosse Roadhog.
Catcher Winston.
Yeah.
And
Football
one
player.
more.
Football Reinhardt.
Was it Lucio Ball for Hammond, or was that last year?
Wait,
That was last year.
Did
That was last
you say
year.
Reinhardt's?
Because
the
that skin is 3,000 credits.
Reinhardt got the football one, right?
Oh yeah, Gridiron.
Yeah. Yeah, last year was
Oh,
Lucio
no.
Ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, if they gave Doomfist a summer game skin where you just had a big boxing glove, that'd be so fucking cool.
There's no way they don't do something like that. Like, because that's one of those things where it's like ever since he came out, that's like people have been saying that like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
For a Doomfist skin to have a boxing. And there's literally no way that Baptiste doesn't get a legendary for this Summer Games event.
Yeah, because all he has right now is just fucking Talon.
Yeah, he only has Talon. He's only gotten 2 skins. One of them was Talon, and the other one was an epic skin. It was the vampire one for Halloween, and it was a weekly challenge one.
Yeah, but anyway, when the summer game event happens, I'm going to buy Lucio Ball. I think I'm going to buy, what's the one that Reaper has, like Biker?
Biker. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I want to get that one. I'm trying to think support-wise if I'm gonna buy any.
Wait, they added like the BMX Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh shoot, I didn't know that.
yeah, that's one. I think it's one of his. I
The
think
default.
I think Reaper has the best skins in the game, and then Roadhog's the runner-up. It's for me. It's just because I feel like every single Reaper legendary skin I think is really good, and for Roadhog, obviously all of his event ones are great, and then even Mako's good, but then like the Islander one's kind of like whatever.
Literally every Reaper legendary has fucking awesome guns.
Yeah. I own 4 legendary Reaper skins. I have, well, now I do. I have, what was it, Soldier 24. I have Pumpkin, which I bought during this event. I have, and then I have, I think was it like Nevermore? One of the
Oh yeah.
one of the crow ones. And then I have like El Bianco, which is like the white Mexican one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all cool. And I have I was telling Jacob, Dan, even though I already bought Junkin Science Monster for him during this event, I might buy like Toxic also for Roadhog if I can before the event ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got Toxic from a loot box. I'm happy with it.
It's either Toxic or Ice Fisherman, but I think I'm better off buying Toxic because literally, like if I miss out on Ice Fisherman, I can at least get it technically in December over having to wait an entire year again for the anniversary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I? Because I think I bought a couple things, and I have almost 7,000 credits. So I need to buy.
Yeah.
What?
No, yeah. Say what you want to say.
Yeah, I gotta buy the new Hammond skin. I'm probably gonna play a lot of Overwatch tomorrow just to get some boxes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna play some when we get off tonight. Well, after I edit and shit.
Yeah, I gotta buy that new Hammond skin. I still have to get Sigma's Dance. I have to get I already bought the Jack-o'-lantern skin.
You bought Gargoyle, right? Or are you telling me that?
I think all I want to get is the new Hammond skin, and I really want Swamp Monster Doomfist.
Yeah, that one's good. I'm trying to think what I've gotten so far. The first things I bought were Pumpkin and Junkin Science Monster. I bought Dune Buggy. I bought Banshee from Moira. I bought, like I said, what's it called? The fucking Gargoyle for Winston. And then I also was lucky enough to get Submarine, which is Wrecking Ball's new skin. And there's a few other ones I got. Oh, I got Formal for Doomfist, which is good because that was one of the ones I wanted the most. I was probably going to buy that. And I also got Stealth for Bastion, which that's cool, I guess. And I got a lot of the dances too. I mean, some for like characters I actually play, and then just like others.
Yeah, I got Echo's Dance out of a box.
I got that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good dance emote.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I got Echoes, I got Lucio's, got Wrecking Balls, I got other ones, but yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people don't like Sigma's Dance.
It's alright.
But,
Jacob was saying that, you said you were going to want to buy, did you buy Shield Maiden last night?
Yes, I bought Shield Maiden. I gotta choose which emote I'm gonna buy for Brigitte.
Well, you said first you were going to probably buy, the highlight intro, right?
Right, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Dan, Jacob wants to buy the
Shield.
Shield.
It was the
Shield,
one that
the Shield Bash one.
Base. Shield Bash, right.
For
considering I'm probably not going to buy Brigitte's Dance, or her Applause, or her Sitting, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to wait for buying a Brigitte emote.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she'll get a Summer Games one. That'd be kind of random.
She just got the cat one. So.
Maybe they'll give her Summer Games skin, Bridget.
Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
I'm getting a lot of skins.
I mean, what does she have? She's got the 2 anniversary ones, and she's got the Chinese New Year one, right?
Yeah, but she just got that one though.
Yeah, well, she got it at the last one. I think that's actually like my favorite skin for Bridget is Opera.
Yeah, I
don't know. Jacob thinks it's a little over the top, but
honestly, what does it for me is the mace.
Yeah, it's really cool. But Shield Maiden's also a good runner-up.
Shield Maiden's good. Like I said, I love that it reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like the girl you play as, like the hair.
Yeah.
And like wearing like skins part of it.
All right, we're almost an hour and going in strong. We got 2 more topics I want to go over, but one of them I think would be a nice segue. Plus, get Billy back in the conversation here a little bit.
Like, I've been playing a game on my phone for the past like 20 minutes. Like I just tuned out like
What
everything
game?
you were saying. King of Fighters.
Oh, good game.
Just going off topic from Overwatch is if you guys want to talk
Thank
about if you could have like any vacation, like I guess just to make it like a bit in bounds, maybe just be like you have like a week. Like what would you want to do? I guess to keep it simple, make it like Tuesday I want to be in Japan and Wednesday I want to be in France. No, like, just like one general area for a week, and you got infinite money to do what you want. I mean, don't say you want to be like.
Do we get infinite money?
And we get infinite money.
I mean, infinite money in the sense that you're not going to say I want to go to Europe and like become the king, but like.
But like I could like fund like flying wherever.
Yeah, if you could, the most luxurious hotel. Fast pass on whatever amusement park you want to go to, whatever the fuck.
I would go around the country to all of the like most renowned amusement parks. Like, first place I would go, I would go to, realistically, first place I would go is Great Adventure because I still haven't been there.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess the second place is. Are you gonna say King's Dominion in Virginia?
I was gonna say either King's Dominion or.
I've been to King's Dominion.
Or Cedar Point.
Because I've been to King's Dominion because my cousins live in Virginia, and a few years ago, it was like 10 years ago, but we were visiting them and we went to King's Dominion.
Yeah, because like think about it, you could do a day in each park if you. Well, I mean, there's the flight. Like,
yeah, maybe
if you fly overnight,
first class, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. Like if you
fly overnight,
you have an infinite amount of money, then you can just buy all the best fast passes.
You might just get like mad tired though. You know what I mean? Like a week in like every single day walking around amusement parks, you'll get like really fucking tired. I feel like, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, I would go to Six Flags Magic Mountain. That's the only I would ever be caught dead in California.
Billy. What?
I'm sorry.
This is like the answer. I'm gonna go back to the second podcast.
Oh yeah.
I have to go with the Disney cruise. It's just fucking like, it's perfect.
Would you just like do it, but like with the highest like level? Like,
definitely.
Like package, I guess you could have.
Yeah.
The penthouse suite.
The top deck suite. With
that was my nickname in high school.
Little fucking bitch boys bring you like martinis. Bring you apple teenies.
On the top deck.
On the top deck, on the rocks.
Yeah. Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. Vinny, what about you? What would your dream vacation be?
See, that's good because I don't know if I want to go like the Dan route and say like amusement parks. In general, I'm more of an amusement park over tropical vacation guy. But if I had a fucking I don't know, maybe I'd go to Florida and like go to like either Universal or Disney. Maybe like half the week Universal, half the week Disney, and have like the best fast passes and whatever royalty shit. But I'd pick probably like a very nice like Orlando like resort, like one of like the nicest ones with like a very nice beach relaxation, like all inclusive buffets and shit, whatever.
Yeah, we could go to that. Maybe we could finally get into that place, that buffet that we were gonna go to at Disney, and we realized it was like $52 a person.
Yeah, what was it, like that burger place or whatever?
I think it was like a 50 seat. Like,
was that Epcot? I think.
Oh, the place. The 50 places in Hollywood Studios.
Oh yeah, the first day Hollywood Studios. Because I remember we saw the Indiana Jones thing. Yes.
Classic amusement park.
Bullshit.
Amusement park syndrome, I'm gonna call it. Like, there are food places on every fucking corner, and you're never hungry. And then when you decide, hey, we're hungry, let's get something to eat, not a fucking food place in sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to us. Like, we literally had
Yeah.
to phone and then go on the Disney website and, like, see what was near us. And we were like, oh, there's a 50s style, like, there's like a 50s themed, like, buffet right over there. We're like, oh, that sounds cool. We get there, nobody's there. It looked like it was like an apocalypse box.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like, with the
It was
window.
empty as heck.
Like, it looked like an old house was just like, it looked like the park was built around somebody's house. And we get there,
Sure.
there are just these two women standing out front that were dressed like I think like we had a hard time distinguishing whether or not they were like Disney employees,
Yeah.
or they were just dressed really weird. But yeah, they were just like, hi, can we help you boys? And we were like, yeah, we think we want to eat here. Like, oh, okay, it's an exclusive buffet and it's $52 a person. We're like, actually, we wanted directions to the bathroom.
Fucking suck my balls, you crooks. You know what I mean? That's just stupid.
$52.
$52. I could fucking I could go to like Taco Bell and get enough food to fucking feed my school. Like, Jesus.
You could buy food for 2 weeks with $52 at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like, that's barely even a joke.
Let's say you want to get just one burrito for each meal a day, and you want to get the cheapest one, $3 a day. Fucking.
Yeah.
Even if you want to do 7 weeks.
We should do that.
Yeah.
You could eat one burrito every week for a year.
Honestly, yeah.
Or you could go to that buffet once at Disney.
I'm sure the food isn't that good, you know?
Yeah. I remember
it's
the last night when we were at the last night, full day was when we were at Magic Kingdom because we left the Jungle Kingdom early, Animal Kingdom early on the last day, but when we were at Magic Kingdom, it was I think it was me, James, and someone else was there. Jacob, it was either you or Vaglio, I want to say. But we went to maybe Charles, I forget. But we went to, I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I guess it was kind of like a nice shack, but I guess it was kind of like a seafood place because I recall getting some sort of, maybe it was like very fucking cheap lobster or like a crab or something like that, and I got mac and cheese with it.
This is in Animal Kingdom, right?
No, the last night in Magic Kingdom. It was dinner.
Magic Kingdom.
It was dinner.
Shit, no, I wasn't. What did I get for dinner that night? I don't think I.
Remember
Bitch. I remember
Epcot?
No, I didn't.
Epcot we had
didn't do that at
Japanese.
Magic Kingdom.
Remember Epcot we had
got-
Japanese that one night?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Remember when you were having such a hankering for a corn dog, Jacob?
Yeah, and I got it in Magic Kingdom. It was like
We ended up finding we finally found a food cart.
We had to look through
Fucking
an abandoned treasure map to find a goddamn corn dog.
Isn't that what it was? It was like $9
Yeah.
for a corn dog.
it was $8, I think.
I literally the other day on the podcast, I literally described it. Literally tasted like I went to Walgreens. I bought a microwavable corn dog. I fucking nuked it for.
It was so good.
I nuked it for 30 seconds.
That's
It was
probably
so good.
That's probably what they did. Jacob, you wanna? I mean, we're pretty much just talking about Disney here, but you just want to go back to the original question with Dream Vacation?
Yeah. I'd say so if we have a week to do it, I'd probably I'd probably go to Epcot for a day and just walk around and try all the food places because that's like the biggest thing about Epcot for me, more so than the rides, was like the foods of the world.
Yeah, but, I mean, you got one
that'd be
day,
super cool.
3 meals.
I mean, I don't need like a full meal. Just like if I have infinite money, I could go somewhere, try a bite of it, be like, wow, that's good. Go to the next store, try a bite of it, be like, wow, that's good.
My alternate answer for the Dream Vacation question is obviously I go to Universal because I literally never get tired of that place.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
I literally say it's the perfect combination of rides and atmosphere.
It is. Like, it doesn't seem like one of the two things was added in.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the main problems that I kept having with myself when I was in Disney. A
Yeah,
lot
you
of
did tell me this before.
a lot of the rides seemed like they were like tacked on.
They're kiddie rides. Most of them, at least. There's good ones. They're just...
Yeah, of course. There were, and I to this day, one of the like funniest things is that I find it really ironic how Disney likes to shove the whole like Disney magic thing down your throat. But meanwhile, there was like, I think the entire time we were there, there was only one ride that I went on that I was like, that I truly was like, oh my god, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Which was what?
But it was that space ride, like the
That was crazy. Remember when we were almost online and like all the lights turned on and like we thought they were gonna close down?
Yeah, we were online for
That was
like
awful.
3 fucking hours for Space Mountain.
It was cool though, I gotta say.
No, not. I don't mean Space Mountain. I mean the one where it was like it was in Epcot, I think.
Oh,
It
the
was the
ball.
one.
Oh, okay, the one with the Yeti in Animal Kingdom.
No.
Are you talking about
not
the
roller
ball?
coasters.
The ball in Epcot?
No.
When you
I don't remember what it was called.
Oh,
It was like-
the one where you're like in a rocket ship.
yeah.
Yeah, and like,
Ocean Space.
Like,
And it
there were
feels
two
like-
separate rides.
Yeah,
There was
the-
one that spin, one that didn't.
yeah. Oh, that
We
one.
went on the one that spins, and during takeoff, it spins you around. Like it does the
Yeah,
like,
no,
the gravity.
it was cool. It's cool.
Yeah, and like I forget who I went on it with. I think I went on it
Will,
with
I think.
I went on it with Will, and
Yeah.
then like this couple were the other two people
And they shot you.
because the border was thing, and they were like, I think they were foreigners. I don't know. They had like heavy accents, but they were like, having a good time, and like they were enjoying me and Will's like stupid banter.
Yeah.
And I remember when we took off, and it really felt like the wow, how did they do that moment was. It came to me when I was on that ride because it took off. Billy, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Because the ride spins, and so it makes you feel like you're blasting off because you're like it forces you against the seat. And I literally said on the ride, I was like, "Oh my god, how did they do that?" Like I literally said that on the ride.
You just like left the ride, like the doors open. You're just on the fucking moon.
Yeah, we were just in space.
I'll never forget.
And then like the pressure kicks in, you get like sucked out and you blow up and freeze.
Yeah.
When we went on Tower of Terror in Hollywood Studios.
That was Pops.
Oh,
Oh
That-
my gosh, that was insane.
right.
I remember I was absolutely terrified. As we're going up, I turned to the couple to my right, and I asked them, "Have you guys ever been on this ride before?" And they said in Spanish, "We don't speak English." And so I asked them in Spanish, and then he said no, and I said, "I'm really scared." And then he said something along the lines like, "I've like good luck, or
And
you
then they
should
said,
be."
And then they said we don't speak Spanish.
No, and so like. I was, oh my gosh, I don't like that ride because it is too much.
I like the part where like
One of my
go-
favorites.
yeah, the part where
Oh
like
my
goes
gosh.
forward.
Yeah, the part goes forward is super cool because that really builds
Yeah,
up
yeah.
like the drama.
You know-
The drama.
Before going on that ride, I never realized that it actually had a theme. I thought it was just like a dark ride.
Yeah, me neither. I thought it just went up and down. I didn't know they
Yeah,
took you through the whole shebang.
I never realized the Twilight Zone thing. So that was a pleasant.
Yeah, it was super cool.
And because I realized the whole theme is like you're on like a haunted elevator that's being
Yeah.
and so it's not working. And but the part that sussed me out the most about that ride is that there's literally nothing to hold on to.
Yeah, my cloth seatbelt wasn't fully tightened, so I felt myself lift off the seat at some points when
Yeah.
I was like being accelerated
I
down.
hate that. Like that even happens on like those pirate ship rides when you lift off the seat a little bit and you're like, oh shit, this is the end.
That's why I don't go. I try not to go on pirate ship rides.
I do. I
'Cause-
sit in the back because I'm like a fucking idiot.
Because like I'm a thrill seeker. I love thrill rides, but I'm not a thrill seeker to the point where I'm all like living like Larry and like coming out of your seat and not feeling secure is like part of the adrenaline rush. Like I'm not one of those. I just love roller coasters and shit. like that.
Yeah.
It's just a really
Like, Rock
funny
and Roller Coaster was
it's,
great.
It's an unfortunately hilarious thing to imagine Dan on a pirate ship ride. It just hits the peak and it swoops back down, but Dan just fell out of his seat.
Like Dan's like remaining like in the air, positioned where his seat would be.
And you see
moves to the other side.
Dan,
Dan looks down,
Yeah.
he looks at the camera, and then falls down.
It just goes from underneath him, and he smiles for a second, and then he's like, "Oh!" and then he looks at the camera.
Like the
His feet
camera,
spinning like a Sonic like fucking run.
Yeah, like the iconic
like
Wile E. Coyote.
the camera takes a picture, and then when you go to look at it, it's just like I'm not in my seat. You could just see like my legs, like in the top corner, like I'm like
Yeah.
So Jacob, besides eating food for one day in Epcot, what else?
Honestly, I'd like to go to Australia and see like the cities, the wildlife, and most importantly,
The trip is Epcot for one day, then 6 days in Australia.
Yeah, well, not for the whole 6 days. I'd probably spend like some time exploring Sydney.
because one of those days would be flying there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's many places I want to go. Australia is one of them. Japan.
Australia definitely.
Spain,
honestly,
Spain
that's
a lot.
my other thing.
I really want to go Spain.
Yeah, Spain would be super cool. Is going to Tokyo if time allows. But honestly, Australia, I want to see Sydney. The Great Barrier Reef is like the biggest thing I want to do there.
Jacob, you know what I love? I wonder if you
just
watch
Googling
these because I feel like
Great Reef.
I feel like you probably
Yeah.
would. Do you ever watch like those Anthony Bourdain videos with like the foreign food?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I know. I love those videos.
Those are cool. Yeah.
Like, wait, he did one literally where he's in Spain and he's like, fucking, he meets this guy. The cinematography is really nice. And, like, it just shows, like, the inside of the kitchen. It just, I love those videos. Like, culture is, like, different culture is great, but obviously different culture with food is just so interesting.
Definitely. Like, there's this one place I remember learning about in Spanish class, where they're really known for their roasted pigs. And,
yeah.
I
was
forget.
the fat guy?
Yeah, I forget where it is.
And
I
he goes
remember
to
it
the
was near the
restaurant,
aqueduct.
Yeah, he goes
Yeah.
to the restaurant. They fucking, it's like this nice small, like owned for so many years fucking restaurant. The guy brings out the whole pig. Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. And I love I love learning about different cultures' foods. Like being a guy who loves food, I really find it interesting. Like learning about like what other places have for food.
Dude, one day,
How in Spain, Spain they have like siestas where they'll eat their biggest meal for lunch, and then they'll take a nap, and then like they'll have like small tapas, like kind of like appetizers.
One day,
later in the day.
in the distant future, but eventually, one day, me and you should try to like go to like a foreign country and like, yeah,
Yeah.
And then what?
and then eat.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I definitely love I'm sure Dan, I know you watch them. I don't know anyone else here does. The YouTubers Good Mythical Morning. They're one of my favorite YouTubers, definitely.
Me too.
Just today they
not
I believe it was today.
I don't like.
They uploaded a international cookie taste test where they taste cookies from all around the
Of course
globe.
they did.
Oh, you gotta watch.
And
that.
I love watching those videos where they take like international foods like international barbecue or pasta or ice cream, because I really love learning about what other cultures do with their food. Like you could take like a simple ingredient and do so many different things with it, and it's interesting to see patterns how one culture might eat a lot of pork or another culture might eat a lot of fish. One culture might be very vegetarian. And it's interesting to learn about how that's affected by their location, their culture, and it's super interesting to me to learn about new cultures through food.
Yeah.
That's So if since I would spend all that time in Universal, like that would be my secondary answer. Just going to Universal for a week, I would spend at least one of those days. I would go back to Epcot and do it properly, because somehow I didn't realize until like after I got back from the trip and like all my family members were asking me what I did. I didn't realize that I only saw about like 20% of Epcot.
Yeah, we didn't really focus on like the whole globe part of Epcot, where it's like places all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even do the globe ride. And I remember my
It's
like
alright.
Wait, what? Soren?
No, the
No.
the Earth.
Ride like inside the big ball.
Oh shoot, I didn't do that either.
Yeah, I did
Yeah, I
that.
don't
I did that the year. I did that
We didn't
last
do
year
that.
before. I'm like the year before we went. It's alright. It's like kind of.
It's not that much of a ride. It's just kind of like a
It's like a
Yeah, no.
museum on wheels.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it's just like I was told it's the kind of thing where it's like a principle, like you have to do it.
Remember the fucking ride
Like-
we did in the fucking the eating mall where it was like fucking
Oh
the boat
Yeah.
ride taking
Oh
a
yeah,
look
with the vegetation.
with their vegetation,
Yeah.
how they grow shit.
We went on that one
Yeah,
twice. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
Like, I forget who was with me, but
it was
we were
all of
waiting for
us.
some people to come.
It was like all of us.
No, we went on it twice. Like we were waiting for some people, so we were like, "Oh, let's go on it again with them."
I don't think I did it twice, so maybe you did that.
I
with
don't know.
someone else,
I don't know if I did it twice, but
but I think James was on it with us.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yo,
Honest-
the jokes me and James were making when we were on the it's a tiny world ride or whatever.
It's a small.
It's
yeah,
a small.
yeah.
We just
That's
kept
another
making.
one of those.
Yeah, we just kept making
It's
so
like,
many
you have to
jokes.
do it.
Yeah, we kept making so many jokes about like the whole rumors were like that ride like is haunted or something like that.
Yeah,
Like we're
yeah.
making jokes like we're on the boat. James was like, "Yo, what if it just made like a sharp left right now into this dark fucking corner?" Or like we're on the water and he says that you see like kids like chained trying to swim to the surface underneath the boat.
My God. Or like, what if the lights go out and they come back on and one of us is just gone?
yeah. Okay, we're about an hour and 16 minutes, and I guess I was gonna bring up maybe a topic about music. Maybe we could just. Dan, what have you been listening to lately?
You know, I kind of like I rediscovered the song "Uprising" by Muse. You've definitely like heard that song before.
I
Like
probably have, yeah.
it's the kind of song that you've probably heard it like playing at a place,
Okay.
like a restaurant
Yeah.
or like a mall. I was in a mall with my dad one time and I heard it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like 2000. I think it's like 2009, and it's kind of like it's like modern rock type stuff. And yeah, other than that, like same shit.
Yeah.
Collective Soul, Shine, it's a good song. Regular Pink Floyd,
Wait, Dan, you listen to Pink Floyd?
a little bit.
Sweet. Yeah, they're a good band.
My favorite song by them is the "We Don't Need No Education."
Dude, that one's good.
Yeah, I like the one with the cash register noises.
Yeah, and the alarm clocks.
Yeah, the clocks. I think it's called clocks.
I thought it's called alarms.
Those are those like time things.
Yeah,
No, it's not called time.
My bad.
But yeah, I like Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
It was cool that one thing
Right.
we did with the lights.
Yes.
Or that the Dark Side of the Moon with
Oh
the
yeah,
light
yeah,
show.
yeah. We never got to see the Dark Side of the Moon one.
Well, what did we see
I-
then?
It was
The
the wall.
Oh, the wall. What am I talking about? Yeah, the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, they do have a Dark Side of the Moon one. I have seen it, and it was really good.
Yeah, but the wall's a cool album.
What other
Yeah.
what else do they do besides the wall and Dark Side of the Moon? I remember you said there's other stuff they do.
Well, they don't. Those are the only two Floyd albums they have, but they have other light shows. Like they have like a Laser, Led Zeppelin.
That's cool.
I've seen like Laser U2, Laser. I think they have Laser Queen.
Led Zeppelin and
The
Queen would be
Fantastic.
really cool.
They have Laser Bruno Mars. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, jeez.
That's interesting.
They have Laser Stranger Things, which that sounds pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
And they have like a Halloween show.
We should, if they do any of those in the summer.
We should go to those more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the only trouble is that it's like a pain in the ass to get there, and like it's like
That was
40
a really-
minutes away.
That was a really fun night when we all drove.
That was a
in
lot
Will's
of fun,
car.
yeah.
Yeah, we
was driving us through like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all parked with Will's car.
And we were just
That was
cracking
great.
so many jokes.
We were. It was awesome. George was there too, which was made it even better.
Hey, you remember George was playing Undertale, and we were like, George,
Yeah.
That fucking music is driving us nuts. Turn it off.
Yeah, he's just playing Undertale on a Switch in the backseat.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Who's
right.
there? It was like Will, Sean, me.
It was okay. So me and Will were in the front. George was sitting behind me. Dan was there.
Yeah, I was sitting in the way back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Billy, were you there?
No, I wasn't.
Was AJ?
Sean was there.
Sean was there.
Or yeah, he was there.
I think me and
Was it
Sean
AJ?
were on the way back. Was Andrew there?
Vinny. No, I don't think Andrew was there.
Well, whatever.
I guess we should definitely go to those more often. Yeah, it's a far drive, but it's certainly worth it.
Yeah, considering it's only $10 to get in, and hey, there's
it's great,
still museum parts when you're.
dude.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There's-
that's a lot of fun too.
Yeah,
All right.
season shit. Yeah.
Hour
Yeah.
and 20 minutes in. Dan, you want to give any lasting thoughts? I mean, for everyone watching, he'll be back on probably in a couple more episodes after we have some more guests. But
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
yeah, do you have do you have anything you want to say to the little boys and girls at home? On the spot question.
Stay in milk, brush your school, drink your teeth.
Don't drive and
Just
drink.
flip them. Donate to the campaign. Just flip them.
Just
If you
flip
see-
'em.
Which is an ad campaign. It's a conservation project for horseshoe crabs. So if you're walking on the beach and you see a horseshoe crab flipped over, just pick them up by the carapace and just flip them back over. They've been around since the Triassic period. No reason for them to go now.
Anybody else?
I've been your host, King Shit of Fuck Mountain.
Okay, take it easy. Anybody else?
What Dan said.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, thank you for watching episode 4 of Stop, Drop, and RollCast. If you want to follow any of us, we all have our Twitters in the description. If you want to waste money on nothing, you can follow us on Patreon. Besides that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a few days with the man known as Eric. So, goodbye, everybody. Whatever, good night, good morning, go fuck yourself.